Look at yourself. What do you have on your head? Blakey, show mommy what's on your head. She actually can't hear me. Blakey. Hi. Colin had her earmuffs on because he was doing some landscaping and it was a little loud, so he put these on her. Oh, you look so cute. You're not a baby. I am setting the table for Father's Day supper. And I just curled my pony because I didn't want to do my hair today. It was just not, I just didn't feel like it. And I have this little maxi dress on. Yeah. And yeah, my family's gonna be here shortly. We've got pasta salad here, homemade barbecue rib sauce, potatoes that will go in the oven once the ribs are cooked. They have an hour and 45 minutes. And they are right there. And not gonna lie, it smells pretty awesome in here. Colin John, how do you feel about becoming a father?
I already am a father.
I know, but how do you feel about being a father?
That's a weird question.
Do you like being a dad?
Yep.
Do you love the little nuggets?
I do.
You think we're done?
No.
How many children would... 6? You're joking. He's joking. You're joking. All the nuggets? All the nuggets. We are not having 6 children. If we have another one, it would just be 1 and that's it. Seriously, you'd want like 6 kids? How many would you actually have?
Don't bother me.
Really? So...
I'm tired.
He's delusional.
Just before I was just a nap.
Morning, friends. I am ready to go super early this morning. I started getting ready and the girl's ready at like 8:30 and it's now 9:30, almost 9:30 because I have to leave. But I'm going to my girlfriend's house today because she just had a baby boy. He's like 6 days old and I'm super excited to meet him. He's her 3rd boy, and her middle son, Major, and Blake are 3 months apart and they're like besties. And her 3rd son was born exactly 3 months apart from Olivia because he was born on June 12th. So we're gonna be on maternity leave again together with our my 2nd and her 3rd. So I'm super excited and I can't wait to meet him. So I got dressed. I'm gonna stop at Tim Hortons and pick up lunch for her son and for Blake, and I'm bringing the muffins. I'm giving her my DockATot, a pack of diapers, and some anti-colic tea. So I loaded up the car and I'm ready to go. I'm just kind of waiting because it's a little too early, but that's kind of my tip. If you're a mom and you want to like get out of the house with 2 kids or more on time, first things first, I showered or washed my hair last night and let it air dry. She's sucking on her hand, I don't know if you can hear her. And let it air dry, and then right before bed I just ran the blow dryer through it. I didn't style it or anything, I just blow dried it. And then I kind of I try and through the night lay with it like at the side like this, and then that's how it looks. It just goes like straight. So I did breakfast early. I got Olivia down for her nap, but she only sleeps half an hour upstairs in the crib or the bassinet, except for yesterday. She did do an hour yesterday, but she only does half hour, so now she's in her swing. But while she was napping, I gave Blake breakfast and cleaned up. And then Olivia woke up, I went upstairs, changed her, nursed her, and got her dressed. Got Blake changed and dressed. Then put my makeup on super fast while Olivia was in the elephant play mat in the bathroom and Blake was running around playing with my jewelry and my makeup. And then I came downstairs and I packed up the car while Livy's in her swing and Blake's on YouTube, and we're ready to go. So I don't know how y'all with more than 2 kids do it. Like seriously, you are all rock stars. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And one thing I wanted to say is I feel like I found my passion in terms of, I think I told you guys a little while back, I was trying to figure out like the direction I want my channel to go and all this stuff. And although I'm obviously going to do cleaning videos and cooking videos and decorating videos because I love that stuff. I'm very creative that way. My true passion, and I feel like my true purpose with my channel and what makes me happy is being relatable to you guys and being real about the struggles of momhood, because there are very few YouTubers that actually document the struggles. And even on social media, you see people that just had a baby and they're like da, 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 like walking around with the baby in the carrier. And although it's nice to be happy, I feel like not a lot of people share the hard stuff. And when I get comments from you guys, which I read all of them, by the way, I might not reply to all of them. Oh God, she's fussing. I might not reply to all of them, but I read all of them. And when I get comments like, Lindsay, you made me feel so much less alone and I can totally relate. I thought it was just me. Like, thank you for making me not feel like I'm the only one. Like, that literally melts my heart. And I just want us all to be a bit more real and supportive of each other, because this shit is hard. Like, it's really hard. And although it's the best job in the world and I wouldn't trade it for anything, there are days when I just cry because it's hard and I'm tired, and that's normal. Also, I've been very hormonal the last week and I don't think I'm pregnant, but I have pregnancy symptoms. So I'm like, oh, for the love of God, please don't let me be pregnant, because I would have I'd have 3 under 3 and 2 a year apart. I'm sure lots of mamas do it, and I would be happy, because any baby is a blessing, but I'd just be like, holy balls, we're in for it. So I think it's just my period coming, because I got it 4 months postpartum with Blake, and I'm 3 months and a little bit postpartum with Olivia. So I just feel like it's coming. I've been bloated. I've been not cranky, but just weepy. Like, I hear a sad song and I cry. I put a post on my Instagram on Father's Day about my dad, bawled my eyes out. Like, just little things. I see a commercial and I'm like, that's so sad. And I'll like just start crying. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, what is wrong with me? So I know it's hormones, but like, and I think it's probably just my period coming. But anyways, it's a beautiful day today. I have to go relatively soon, 20 after 9. Yeah, I gotta go in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pee, get Olivia. She's already nursed, so I'm gonna get her in the car seat, and then I gotta make my way to Tim's and then my girlfriend's house. Luckily, she only lives like 7 minutes from my house. 8 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. But I'm excited to see her, and I'm excited to be off with her. And a lot of you too mentioned, sorry I'm rambling, but a lot of you mentioned for me to join mom groups, and there's a couple things. Like, there is a program around the corner at the library that I can go to, but I actually have quite a few friends with babies. 2 of my best friends have babies. One has my friend Michelle. Hi, Michelle. She has a 7-month-old baby girl, so we get together pretty well every single week, like once a week. And my girlfriend Chelsea has 3 now, and she's off now, so we'll see each other a lot more. My other best friend Sam has a 9-month-old. So I do see my friends at least, I would say 3 times a month at least, like once a week, kind of each friend. Although Michelle I see the most. And then my friend Chelsea, now that she's off, I'll see her more, but she's a police officer, so she worked Monday to Friday, so I didn't see her as much, but I'll be able to see her more now, which is awesome. And so that's kind of how I get like sanity, and like I do have friends that I can do stuff with. And I think Michelle and I are gonna get a season's pass to our local zoo and take the girls, because I'm excited. I do want to wait till Livy's a little bit older, because that makes me nervous, because like 40 minutes away. And she's a little young right now, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, I gotta go and pick her up because she's starting to fuss. It is the next day. I did not film yesterday or finish the vlog from the other day, but I thought I would just start it up again today. Colin and I are gonna go tomorrow. He's on his way home from California, and tomorrow we are going to get Mummy's new car. They got a Dodge Durango RT in. So we're gonna go pick that up while my mom watches the girls. And can we all talk about for a second the hardest, I honestly think that the hardest, or one of the hardest things about 2 under 2, which I'm gonna make a complete separate video on this, just for anybody who wants to know what it's like to have 2 under 2 and like the things that I personally struggle with. Let's get your stickers. For me, one of the hardest things about having 2 under 2 is trying to get Olivia, younger baby, to nap when I have a toddler, because With Blake, let's get your stickers. They're right here, sweetie. With Blake, when she was a baby, it was a struggle to get her on a nap schedule too. I know that naps are harder than nighttime sleep, but I had like 2 hours to spare to try and get her to sleep.
Pipe cleaners.
Oh, now you want pipe cleaners, not your stickers? Okay, we'll get your pipe cleaners. I had like 2 hours to kill to try and get, whoa, let's move your little farmhouse here, to try and get her to nap, where now I don't, because I have a toddler who's downstairs and I can't carry her upstairs with me every 10 minutes while I try and put her down. Because let me tell you, I tried putting Olivia down this morning while Blake was upstairs. It took me a while and she only slept 25 minutes. So I tried to put her back to sleep in that one. Okay, bring it out here. And she, come over here in the living room, we'll play. She fell asleep, come on baby, for another 25 minutes, or no, sorry, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that was it. So that is the hardest part, is trying to get your younger baby on a nap schedule when they need to start being on a nap schedule when you have a toddler running around, because you just don't have the time to dedicate this, like, to get them on a nap schedule. And also when she's about to fall asleep and then your toddler comes running into the room and I'm just like, I just rocked her for 25 minutes to get her to sleep. And then she comes in the room and yells and I'm like, no, why? But you know what? You just have to, what I've learned is like getting upset and getting like worked up or frustrated or whatever literally does nothing. It only makes the situation worse. So you just have to roll with the punches. So after 25 minutes of sleep, 2 25-minute naps, she's awake. She's dressed and she's awake. Aren't you? But she's happy, so I don't know. Some babies just, I know Blake was like that too. She didn't really nap more than an hour till she was at least 6 months or maybe 5 months. So that's just one of the harder parts. Yes, it is. So anyways, my mom is coming for lunch. So I'm gonna make some lunch, bringing lettuce, tomatoes, hummus, and raspberries on my way. 10-4. If you are a police officer, you will know what that means. Or maybe if you're not a police officer, you'll know what it means. I'm not a police officer and I know what that means, but anyways. So I'm gonna make some lunch. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss that with you guys. Like, that's one of the hardest things about having 2 under 2, is trying to get the little one to nap when you have a toddler running around. It's impossible. It's impossible. But you know what? It's a temporary stage and we will get there, won't we? At least you're happy and you did 2 naps in your crib. High five for progress. High five. Boop. Look at these cheeks. Oh my God, they're so cute. Hey guys, so it is, did I film this morning? I don't think I did. It is the next day and Colin and I are going to get my vehicle soon and I'll take you guys with us. I feel like I have lip gloss on my teeth. Oh, see that? Look at that right there. I did not get lip injections. I don't A, have the money for it, and B, I just would never, because I'm too afraid that on me I'd look like a duck or something. But little Miss Blakey, I was pulling her up to give her a kiss and she put her head forward and whacked me right in the lip. So if you want a natural lip injection look, just get your toddler to headbutt you in the face. So I just filmed my FabFitFun box and I took a picture for it, and now I'm just waiting for Colin to get home. He is going to clean my car and then we have to leave here in about an hour to go to the dealership and get my vehicle, and my mom's gonna be here to watch the girls. One thing I wanted to say, I stopped pumping. I haven't pumped for Olivia, I would say, in like, not since she was 2 months old, so it's been well over a month, and boy do I notice a difference, because let me show you what I pumped this morning. That's it, both sides, 3 ounces. So my body right now is just producing enough for what she needs and not a whole lot, not like hardly anything extra. And I have to leave her, well, this afternoon, and I also have to leave her on Saturday because my brother's having So my brother has his own business. If you're in Canada and you're an educator or you just want to see one of his shows, you can direct message me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle down below. But my brother does planetarium shows. It's his own business. He's an astrophysicist. He's so smart and I love him. We're like complete opposites. Not that I'm not smart, but he's like, I mean, he's an astrophysicist. Like he's super like just brilliant, and he was always like the nerdier type and I was a social butterfly. But anyways, that's besides the point. He has his own planetarium show that is really, really cool. He has this giant dome that can fit at least like 50 people, and he projects like space in it. It's really hard to explain, but it's amazing. And he goes all around to like elementary schools and high schools and does shows and gets paid. And he's going to different summer festivals and exhibitions and stuff. And he has a friends and family show this Saturday. And obviously I can't bring Olivia because it's at 1 o'clock, but we have to leave at like 12 because it's about an hour away. And we probably won't be home till like 4. So I'm leaving her for a few hours. But Blake's gonna come. Colin's gonna stay back because he's got to get going on our backyard to have it done by Blake's birthday party. But Blakey and I are gonna go and it's gonna be so much fun. So I'm trying to pump as much as I can. I have about, I'd say 8 ounces in the fridge or in the freezer. So I have 11 ounces total. I'm gonna try and pump in the morning, but I think honestly, I'm just gonna buy formula because my thinking is formula fed. I was formula fed, so was my brother. Nothing wrong with formula fed babies. Obviously breast milk is the best. However, I don't think that formula, especially nowadays, is like, it's still amazing and it's still giving them everything that they need for their little bodies. And I just want to take the pressure off myself of like trying to pump because A, no one likes to pump, and B, if I can't get my milk supply up, then whatever, she can have formula like a couple times a year. Like if I'm like breastfeeding her 95% of the time, I think it's okay if she gets a formula bottle here and there. So let me know if any of you mamas did that. Like if you noticed your milk supply is like not really enough to pump extra. I know lots of women have tons of milk. I did in the beginning, but now because I haven't kept up with pumping, I have plenty for her, but anything extra I just don't have. And that was the same with Blake. And I stressed myself out so much with Blake trying to pump and just drove myself crazy. So I'm taking the pressure off. I'm just gonna buy her formula if I can't pump enough, and she can have formula and she'll be perfectly fine. So let me know if you guys did that. I know that there's lots of like cookies and things you can do to increase your milk supply, but I don't know, I guess it's worth a shot. If you've tried like the cookies, let me know. I know beer helps, so I'm gonna have a beer tonight and try and pump tonight, and I'll let you know how much I get. And I'm gonna pump tomorrow morning as well. But if I can't pump, then I'm just gonna buy her formula. Also, Olivia slept in her crib last night and she woke up at 11:30, 3:30 in the morning, and then 5 a.m. So she did really well. That was her first time overnight in the crib. She definitely needs to be transitioned out of swaddling because she got out of it again. So everything I read said to start with having one arm out of the swaddle to get them used to it. And that way it won't like cover her face because she can like swat it away. And I watch her constantly on the monitor and like I go and physically check on her. But it just rests my mind now that she has one arm out. So we are gonna transition her completely arms out. It's just the first time I did that, she did not settle. She would not settle until I wrapped her arms in. So this way she settled right away with one arm out. It makes me feel better knowing she has one arm out. And then as she gets used to that, if she starts to get the other one out, then we'll just go to a sleep sack and pray that she settles on her own. But yeah, she did sleep in the carrier today, which is the first time in a long time. Usually she hates it. She's been napping independently. I haven't had to hold her for naps other than this morning in the carrier, but she's been either swing napping or she's been in her crib most of the time. In her crib, she'll only do about 30 minutes of a nap, but she in the swing yesterday did 2 hours. So hopefully she just gets better as she gets older. I know naps are actually harder to establish than nighttime sleep. So at least nighttime she's only waking up twice, although 3 times last night. So anyways, I rambled enough. I'm gonna go and I'll take you along with us to get my new car. Y'all, I'm exhausted. It's 20 to 9 and Olivia just settled about 10 minutes ago. That girl takes forever to go down and stay down. Like I got her down about 4 times and she was quiet, passed out, and I get downstairs within 5-10 minutes she's fussing again. And she's too young to cry because she's only 3 months, and I'm not, she's too young, and that's just not gonna happen. But I swaddled her, but I took her arms out because she got both arms out again. I think I told you. So her arms are out, so hopefully she sleeps. Now Blake was never swaddled, ever, and she slept great until the 4-month sleep regression, but honestly this feels like a sleep regression. I did not get my car today. Colin's coming in now. I did not get my car today. It never came in, and I'm sad. Did that guy get back to you? I'm still filming. Did that guy get back to you about the car?
No. It'll be tomorrow.
We get my car tomorrow.
Kiss me
Love
off.
you, bye. I know, me too.